I can sense a pretty decent attack going along here. We've got Martyr, we've got Orator, we've got Translator. Yeah, we'll have to pick Translator. I didn't want to use that promotion because it's actually really handy. But I think I might need to because these are very strong cities. It's going to take big chunks. It's fine. We'll do Orator. Reason why Conquistadors are so strong. Let me just sort of take you through a little bit of the breakdown. So we've got 58 strength unit that is +6 if it's got a religious unit next to it. So that goes to 64. I then get another 5 if I'm fighting someone following another religion. I don't think I'm going to get that bonus against Persia, but you never know. The AI has done weird things where there's like a single city following it. So we'll kind of hold off on that one. But if I can get Crusade, I reckon they can attack with about 74 strength, which is pretty good. So I'm just going to go for a Conquistador. Look at that. Oh, the hat, the helmet. It's amazing. Well, there goes my first canal city idea. Mongolia of all the places to put a city. That's not a good one. Fine. Luckily there are other canals. But still, this is what you get when you don't settle quick enough. I've just been behind the AI on like every turn. Whatever thought process I've got about spreading my religion and not settling, I should say. Spreading religion, I've been fine. But anything to do with settling, I've just been behind on. Oh, there is an apostle. Okay, I kind of want you to land and I want to be able to debate you. So we'll see if I can move into their holy site and lure them in. Oh, it kind of half worked. The apostles moved on to land. I just need to now attack it somehow. Though I have just lost the World Congress. Never mind. Melee troops, that would be good. And I'd love it if I can get another trade route. That would be amazing. Genghis Khan gets it in light cavalry. Oh, boo. Never mind. Never mind. Just having a look at the range of Vatican. I don't think Vatican quite has the full range it says it does. Never use a great person. But Bishang, I might be able to spread a little bit of religion to Tushpa for when I invade it. You never know. Weirder things have happened. Oh, that's another wonder. Perfect. Another governor. And I won the aid request with 1 gold. Told you. The amount of times that happens. Oh, Nazca. Guess who has deserts around their capital? That would be very handy. Akkad is on another continent. That would give me an envoy with them. Bit of production, bit of gold, bit of faith. Let's just take it. Envoys are my priority at the moment. I want to get all of the medieval era engineers before they disappear. So I'm just going to spend a bit of faith on St. George and then Imhotep. Yeah, we'll pick up Imhotep in a couple turns. And it's just a few more wonders. That's all we need. Just a couple more. There's a lighthouse and then Madrid. Yeah, Madrid is where I need the production. I'll keep sending all my trade routes from Madrid for a little bit. Am I keeping up with science now? I'm not really spreading my religion as much. Sort of. Luckily, Persia is actually the technological loser at the moment, so that's pretty decent. Big gold to that city. I'll be able to get that trade route back in a second, but these routes are going to just improve as Moksha and Liang and Magnus all get popped down into their respective cities, so we'll just keep an eye out for that one. But this apostle can actually spread religion to me again. I'd actually lost my own religion on the predominant sort of, following my own religion, which I thought was really funny. Georgia has 4 cities. Again, only 1 of her own cities, which is just the weirdest thing. She's just not spreading her religion around at all. Oh, my Conquistador just picked up a knight. Oh, I love it. Yeah, 3 units. I've got an apostle on the way. I can move around here, move around the north of Susa. I think this may be a good chance to go to war, and I just need a good military ally. I'm just holding off my alliances. Yeah, if Mongolia still will take a military alliance with me and a joint war, they're going to get the military alliance. But I'm kind of holding off all of the other alliances for a second, just until I know who is reliable. I'm also going to go down to Reformed Church. St. Basil's Cathedral is not what I'm going for. It's Wars of Religion. I just want options of that card if I can. Combined with Spain's natural ability to attack people that aren't your religion. I'm just looking at Georgia later into the game. That could be a really good way of dealing with them. Vilnius, theatre squares, that's okay. There's Venetian Arsenal, being able to double build boats. Oh, that's effective. We like to see that. That's really good. It's really handy. Later into the game when we have battleships and we want aircraft carriers and all that sort of stuff, it really, really comes good later. Oh, what a perfect arrangement. Oh, Georgia, you shouldn't have done that. That is a bad mistake. Okay, so this is a debater apostle, and I have found, annoyingly, another debater apostle. Oh, it was a perfect trap. It was the perfect trap. But, yep, they're a debater and stood on holy ground. Okay, that's annoying. Oh, I thought we just locked them in because they were going to produce apostles in their holy city in a mountain range that they couldn't escape from. Alas, Georgia, they've got my number. They know how to defeat me. We'll be back. Don't you worry, we'll be back. I'm building Hagia Sophia in my capital. Oh, actually, look at that. If they attack me, I don't take anywhere near as much damage, so that's fairly handy. I need to get a guru over that. That's probably now a priority. If I just build a guru and say, can you just move to there? Okay, it reckons it needs 20 turns to do it. It's probably going to be a bit late, but we'll give it a go. 10 Science University. Oh, yeah. Astronomy boosted, that's perfect. Get the temple involved in this city. I just need a... Madrid's going to do the same thing in a second. Okay, let's try this out. Mongolia, will you do me the honours of a formal war against Persia? Or they almost certainly will. Gorgeous stuff. Oh, right. Okay, now I'm going to go through all of my friends and just see who wants in on this war. Nobody. Nobody. Okay, that's fine. Right, well, in that case, we know who the military alliance has got to be, so we'll go for that. I'll pick up a science alliance, because it's a beautiful rhyme, with Australia. Oh, they want 4 gold per turn. Well, what else would you prefer? Oh, they would love a cultural alliance. Yeah, go on, man. I can settle above them then on their continent. They will regret doing that. What about a... economic for Babylon? Yeah, that'll do. And I'm hoping then we can go for a religious alliance with Scythia. They'll be really keen on it, even though they, haven't factored in the fact that their religion is now dead. Never mind. Don't even worry about it. My conquistador is attacking with 58 power. Very good. But now I have an apostle next to it, which is wonderful. It can attack with 64 power. We can get that higher. We can get that higher, I'm pretty sure. I think Vatican will pop in next turn, so I'm just holding off. I reckon we can use Vatican in quite a cheeky way here. Oh, they attacked my conquistador and killed it very quickly. Okay, that was significantly less impressive than I thought it would be. Never mind. Run away. We'll come back with a bigger army, I promise. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on turn 123 on this modded Spain game, and I will come clean and admit something right now. I've just come back from a few days away from a channel, and looking at a game that you haven't played for a few days is always a little bit confusing. Now, I'm pretty sure I remember pretty much everything that I was doing. I was having my opportunistic... attack foiled ruthlessly by Persia. I was spreading my religion around quite nicely. We were trying to deal with George's religion, but this apostle is causing me all sorts of grief. I've just found a missionary of theirs though, which is quite amusing. I'll have a go at killing that one. But other than that, I was waiting for Vatican City. That's right, because I had a James of St. George use or two to start spreading my beautiful crusading religion around, and we were, pretty close now to getting frigates. I had to make sure that I was still settling on different continents. I wanted to put some of my missionary buildings down. The Reduction? I'm not entirely sure how you'd say that, but it's really, really good if it's on different continents. Oh man, I remember how much fun I was having with this game. I'm not far as well off getting a diplomatic service. I'm allied to quite a few people, so I'm just gonna insist that I trade with the people that I'm allied to, because then hopefully these trade routes are going to get very, very good very soon. I'm just wondering though whether or not it makes sense to actually send a couple of trade routes to some of my weaker cities, but nah, let's just all shove it into my capital for now, because we're making Hagia Sophia really quickly, and that is all lovely. Oh, my knight is being wrecked by Persia though. This is problem with Deity++. They have a lot of attack going on here. Look at this. Intel on my movements. They have a military advisory resolution with that sort of, unit as well. So yeah, we're gonna have to just pull my unit back pretty quick and see if we can, stop this assault. Let's pick up Vatican quickly. There it is. I think I found Kilimanjaro doing that as well, which is pretty cool. Yep, just to the north. Very good. Would have been good if I'd had candy whilst doing that, but never mind. Midler? A bit more growth in my cities? That's tempting. Yeah, go on, man. It's another ally. It's by my borders. Keeps me nice and safe. Stops Persia from, sending the odd galley to me. So now I can use James of St. George to spread my religion around really nicely. It says 10 turns or 10 tiles on Vatican. I don't think it is. I think it's like 6 tiles. Oh well. What are you going to do? What you going to do? Georgia is putting an effective apostle defense out now. That's a little bit of an unfortunate revelation, but what you going to do? Don't know where their missionary escaped to, but I'll keep my apostle somewhere nice and safe until I can get a guru involved. Don't want to lose any more units than I have to. We've got reinforcements on the way. We have reinforcements. Look at this. Minus 75% to anything that it spreads to. Lovely. Let's plonk Reina in a city now. Yeah, there we go. Look, all of them now into various cities. I'll put them into Madrid for now. I'm just sending a settler out to try and find me another city on another continent that I can hold, but it's quite tricky. I have to send another city out to the north over here. 1,280 gold. I think I can afford that next turn. That's not too bad. Hagia Sophia, just as I go into the next golden age, which is just beautiful. So all of my apostles have 1 extra spread. I like that. Anything with 1 spread now has 2. I think as long as I'm, using religious units in this age, it would have given me another +2, so that would have been +4 with the mosques. We now have, of course, have come out of that age, but never mind. Golden Age, it's doing fine. Babylon, England, Scythia, all in Dark Ages. You can probably exploit that. And there's Exodus of the Evangelists. We're going to keep that going. I really like it. It's very handy. This galley may cause me problems unless I get my apostles out of the sea very quickly. You just go there. You just go there. Good. Okay, right. We can keep ourselves safe for now. Seville, can you spread your religion? Oh, not quite. Not quite. Everything is just a little bit too far away. Madrid, I really need you now. Really need you to build an encampment because I need some troops. I need some troops and I need to send them against Persia as quick as I can now. We are lacking in the military department and there's only so long I can get away with it. Isaac Newton, university and a library, and universities do a little bit better as well. Perfect stuff. I think I've only got 2 campuses, but no university in Madrid, so we'll just use that quickly. And a little bit more science. 113 per turn now, you say. Lovely. Ooh, Persia has a bit more army now. They are spawning that out and doing some nasty looking troop movements with them. I need a navy. I really need a navy. Why have I not got a navy? What's going on, Ursa? Come on. Diplomatic service. Do I go with that or Reformed Church? I do like wars of religion, and I feel like I'm going to need a better government if I'm going to take on George's religion because it is tough, difficult to kill. Yeah. Oh, that's a better apostle though. That one is a lot weaker than the other ones I've seen. So maybe we can try and pin that one in. I have apostles on the way in defense. I've got gurus that are going to come and help me out as well, which is good. Another city to the north. More importantly, on another continent, which is good. Reina, I do like you in Madrid, but I'm going to have to pull you over there. That means I'll have 6 governors in different continents, which means I'm going to be getting 24 gold and 12 production on all trade routes, which is just crazy. I won't lie, it's good. It's a lot of fun. I don't feel like I'm running away with it though. The Deity plus bonuses are giving the AI huge improvements and they are beginning to really kick into gear now, which is a little bit frightening. I've protected his Fez now. Not very. I really want to move Armani off Fez in a bit, but I'm going to have to just wait for a second. I bought 1 frigate. It's causing a lot of pain for Persia, but I need more navy. Like a lot more navy. In fact, I probably need to get a couple of trade routes going from these new world cities, otherwise this is just going to go continually wrong. Another new city! Oh, I really want to keep Fez, but Fez is giving me basically all of my science at the moment. It's very tempting to get rid of Fez, but no, I need to keep them. They're also distracting Persia's army really nicely, so we'll continue with this for now. Oh, who am I to remove your religion? Dear oh dear, grievances! Actually, that was quite effective. Just trying to lure their apostles out into places that I can get to them a little bit easier. Persia wants peace, and they're actually doing a decent amount of damage to my frigate, which isn't very good. That looks like the quadrireme just hit me. No matter, there's Reformed Church. Switch to theocracy. Beautiful. We've got Gothic architecture, which is useful, but it's not really what I want to be doing. Diplomatic League as well. Yeah, I'll keep that on until I get myself better trade routes. Lime's not very useful. Maritime Industries, fine, but Wars of Religion is really handy. Religious Orders as well is very handy, and I'll get Simultaneum because I do need a little bit more faith. Yeah, it's a little bonus, but it's fine. Imhotep rushes wonders, which is great. I just have to find some wonders that I can build right on the front line that can get rushed, like Petra. Oh, Petra would be a good one. Yeah, actually, that's really handy because I think I can use Petra to spread my religion to Persia, which I'm going to do. Okay, right, this is a bit cheeky, but I reckon we can do that really nicely. So Petra, where's Imhotep? You're going to be over there. Let's go and rush you quickly. Sure, Persia doesn't mind having my religion. It's pretty much like, the best religion in the game. Every time I make an apostle now, I have these 3 promotions: Martyr, Translator, and the one that removes 75% of pressure. So we've actually managed to rig these apostles pretty nicely, which I'm fairly proud of. And Fez is still giving me a lot of science. Bam, 140 science there from converting Birmingham. We're just going to go around England cities now doing all of that. Okay, diplomatic service. Wisselbanken. I need more food to my trade routes, please. That's going to be lovely stuff. Industrialization. Let's get factories up and running. We've got Colosseum looking fairly nice, but there's a factory and we'll get the core power plant in Madrid before you know it. I built Colosseum in my capital. I was thinking about it and I decided to because it also hits my Pingala city on a different continent. So it's only 2 cities on Colosseum, but it's the best 2. So you know what? We'll do it. Extra tourism as well. Not that we're really catching up on tourism at the moment. moment, but I need to keep a alternative win condition in mind just in case things go badly wrong. You never quite know which way the game is going to end up going. However, look at this. Ooh, bam. Oh yeah, spreading our religion now to Georgia, making a huge mess of their religion. This is great. All of their apostles and all of their inquisitors and missionaries and everything like that, they're all just abroad converting other people, which is ambitious when I'm, ruining all of their lands. I'm not going to complain though. There's printing. I think I'd quite like steam power so I can move my units across the oceans a bit quicker, because my word, wooden boats, they are slow. Coal power plants are now up and running. I think that is in my capital of Madrid. It's up to 182 production. Pretty damn good. Don't complain, I say. Do not complain. A couple of missionaries are just going to go and convert Australia. The missionaries I have in England are doing a fine job for now, although England's bigger cities may be a little bit harder to convert. Bristol and London are very big, but I mean, the Fez bonuses for doing so would be, pretty impressive. So we'll hold on for now. Tbilisi, I've almost converted. Yeah, we are proving to be an absolute nightmare for Georgia right now. And I can go 1, 2 attacks like that. Bam. Oh yeah, that spreads the religion around really nicely. Wisselbanken. Okay, that's a bit more food to Madrid now. Madrid's kind of, it's not my Pingala city, but it is growing, which is beautiful. I want a bit of a military. I think we do want to get a bit of a navy, so let's get some caravels. It's going to take them a little while to sail across the world, but that will be very nice. Ideally, I'd like a shipyard near here as well, so let's do that for steam powers boost, which is great. And let's get some boats out as well. Quadriremes, 6 turns, but that gets 2 of them, and I can trade for some niter and then boost that a little bit, which is great. And I'm going to go now for Merchant Republic, because I need press gangs to build my frigates a little bit cheaper. Military training is going to give me an envoy as well. It's all going lovely. It's all going lovely. Right, London. I really want London on side as fast as possible, and this guru, has made it basically across the world to come and heal the apostles that are attacking Georgia. Oh, that is so much better. These things had no health whatsoever. Steam power. Okay, actually, that's really handy. We've got ironclads that are now being made. I do have some iron per turn coming in. Not a lot, but some. So a couple of ironclads will help. Oh, that's a lot of apostles, but that's okay, because we've actually managed to surround this apostle fairly well now, which is pretty handy. I don't think it can escape. We can do some killing next turn. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Couple of good apostle battles in the middle of Georgia's empire, and we've basically just guaranteed that we've converted them, so we'll take it. How am I doing technologically? Babylon's on 47 tech, I'm on 34, 40 for England, 34, so I'm actually joint third, and Babylon is so far ahead, it's scary. I'd have to focus a lot on science if I was going to catch up. 123? I mean, I think I could. Babylon's on the equivalent of about 300 science with the penalty they get. Aha, there you go, we trapped one, bam. Oh, almost, there we go. It's a big hit. Didn't convert any cities, but it's not long, and actually we've got all of my reserve apostles. These things have triple strength in other cities. Bam, 140 science. Ironclads are finished. If Madrid makes a canal there, it doesn't help. So how long is it going to take for my ironclads to make it? The 17 turns. Okay, let's just forget about those for a little while. Madrid making ironclads, not very useful. Just make the canal before I forget. But yeah, that's underwhelming. Can we get Canberra over? This is worth 380 science if I do this. I'm pretty sure I can. Bam, 380 science. Oh, that's a big Fez bomb. And London is another 220. Oh, there's another 160 siege tactics just given to me for 3. Let's go military science now. It's another 160 there. This is all the same turn. There we go, 2 envoys into Fez. Now I can finally move Amani away, pop her into a new city. Beautiful. Make my trade routes even better. My trade routes are just not good enough. They're only worth 3 food, 16 production, 32 gold, 1 science, 3 culture, and 14 faith per turn. As I say, almost pointless to have, What's even the need for them? The Madrid Canal brings renewed trade and prosperity. You bet it does. However, it's the niter I need. It really is the niter I need, because I need more troops and I need them to be really good. I've just replaced conquistadors, which was a bit of a shame, but they're they weren't super good. Line inventory will do. I've just realized that I've now got 7 out of 8 civs converted. It is just Persia. And Persia I'm at war with, so I can't get any of my troops close to it at the moment. I could, at this point, I could make peace with them and just walk my missionaries in, but I feel like I'm going to keep at war with Persia and just sort of try and do this at war. I feel it's kind of the Spanish way, isn't it, really? Just to sort of do this as a military conquest. So that's what we're going to try and do. I'm going to not let the war up. What I'm going to do, though, is surround this unit with religious units, and then I can go 151 attack on it. Bam! Spread my religion around really nicely. Hehe. Well, if Persia's not letting me convert them the usual way, it's great, people. I'm gonna Vatican bomb them to oblivion. That's my aim here. I cannot get Imhotep on that tile, which is really annoying. Petra cannot be built because they're just standing a unit on it with trebuchet, which is really, really annoying. I know exactly what they're doing, but don't worry, I'll find other ways of doing it. There'll be other wonders that I can pop on, like St. Basil's Cathedral. It's a little bit close, unfortunately, to my cities, not close enough to Persia's, but we'll get that. We'll find a way. Oh no, a spy removed Pingala. Oh, that just removed that, like, 2 production and 4 gold per turn off all of my traderies. That's not on. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that thing where I just sort of pity build railroads to make myself feel better. It's my version of eating ice cream out of a big bucket. Just Ursa style. Just make myself railroads until I, can't move anymore. That is a conversion whilst at war, though, which is a bit of era score, but that's one of the 5 cities that I need for Persia. Now, what I'm going to do is move my frigate in a little bit because I have an admiral that can grant a promotion, and she can do that in a way that will go bam and spread the religion as a big bomb as well. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, we're not quite there, but that got very, very close. Some trading, yep, extra trade routes to me, please, and I'd love it if people went no on profits. No to profits, I say. I won't use all of my diplomatic favor because I don't care for it very much, but no profits. Okay, that did go through, so nobody's going to be making a sneaky late game religion. I don't know why the AI always goes for that, but if it's an option, they do. Reliably, like clockwork. It's both amusing and slightly frightening. Or mistake from Persia, though. I used my frigate to kind of distract them a little bit, move my troops around. It means I can rebuild Petra and use a charge of Imhotep, and that should give me the boost I need to convert Susa and Mashhad, and that gives me the religious victory, I believe, because Persia's only got 5 cities. They've been crammed in massively by England in this start. I mean, look how close the capitals were between London and Mashhad, and yeah, England have just gone bum and settled right up to them. Ah, yes, the religious victory. I mean, any game with Chinguetti in it, and Fez, any decent amount of religious city-states, you can't help but just get a really, really good boost. You know what? Really, really fun mod. A rework of Spain as it goes. Very, very good. Very fun. Very synchronized. I'd say probably a little bit more powerful than would be intended. Considering we played on Deity++, I think it kind of balanced out a little bit. Still, a very, very good mod and probably a little bit too powerful for base game. A lot of fun, though. Huge amount of fun. Let's have a look at some graphs. I only got 15th. Louis the 16th, I think that is. Buildings constructed. I'm actually quite proud of this. I outproduced the Deity++ AI, which is very, very good for me. Cities founded. I think only Babylon founded more than me. 1 more city. Districts constructed. I didn't do very well on this. I should have spread my trade routes out a little bit in hindsight. I put them all onto my capital. I could have scattered them around my empire and, yeah, gone for like a communist sort of setup. That probably would have been more effective. Great people earned. This was very good. I was mainly using my faith to buy these because I had so many religious people. I kind of had spare faith. Number of combats. This was pretty much all religious, but Persia was fighting me considerably. So yeah, there was a fair amount of fighting. I also had Fez fighting Persia, which was relatively amusing as well. We put that city-state in. Yeah, look, you can see how much fighting just Fez did by itself. Culture-wise, Australia was the big problem there. They had upwards of 240, 250 culture by the end of the game. I really want to play a good culture game with this mod, though. The Sukritact mod, really, really good, actually. I really liked how it explained what everyone was doing culture-wise. We'll definitely revisit that again. There's the era score. We've got faith. We've got gold. We've got science. Science paints a very poor picture, but Fez was helping me to keep up with the pack. Faith-wise, yeah, unchallenged. Bit of a trading game, making sure my capital got really big so it could get lots of faith per turn on its trade deals. I got a nice early religion that helped me to basically pick up Scythia's religion. As soon as they went for it, I pinched it right and stopped it from spreading, did the same with George's. That's why I was so effective on religion. It helped that nobody made a 4th or 5th religion, but if they had, exactly the same thing would have happened. happened. It really wouldn't have been difficult. Units killed mainly all religious units, but units lost. You can see I did kill some of Persia's units. I only lost 1, 2, 3 of my own there. And wonders constructed. I did a lot. I mean, considering it was such a little cramped map, I built a lot of wonders there. If I was playing this game a little bit longer, what I would have done is I would have locked off, say for instance, this desert tile as a spaceport, maybe even give myself possibilities on this one just to make sure that I could. In fact, I have another one there. Madrid had 182 production. That probably could have got with democracy up to like 350, 400. I would have funneled a lot more gold into making a lot more cities, and I would have done some city spam in order to get my trade routes up to about 15. Using that, I would have been able to just about hang on to Babylon and their science output. Like Barcelona, a lot of my cities didn't have campuses, and I could have put campuses in them because universities were worth, with Newton, 8 extra science, and you've got the libraries were worth about 4 extra science as well. So each one was a huge amount of science for me there. Look at that, 5 for a library, 12 for a university. So had I gone for more campuses, I would have very, very, very quickly switched to science, and I would have gone for that probably. My tourism was doing okay though. You can see Australia's domestic tourists were causing the problem. So what I would have probably had to have done is conquered Australia, but with my science, they've only got 62 strength. I could have easily frigate spammed and gone for them. I have crusade in all of their cities. I've got city-states around them that would have given me good strength. I think I had a military ally in Mongolia who really disliked Australia, so we could have gone for them. 265 military? Yeah, I know Australia can double build, but I would have easily been able to run for them. In fact, I was only a couple of techs away from battleships. That is my tactic. So yeah, I could have gone for more culture, more tourism. Didn't have any great works. I'm going to come back and I'm going to play another game with culture victory and really focus on it because this was a lot of fun. I like this screen. It's helpful. It's really, really handy. You can see at the moment it's telling you that Australia is gaining about 2.5 domestic tourists every turn. And I am not gaining 2.5 on everybody else. So yeah, we were struggling. But we will come back to that a little bit later. Thank you all so much for watching. I had a lot of fun. I would recommend giving this mod a go. Even if it's not the most balanced, it's a huge heaping of joy. I can't wait to see what the channel supporters have got in store for me for the A to Z next time. And until then, I'll see you in the next series. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Seancrates, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trailmix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear Ray, El Truand, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandeltort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hennes, Dr. Bobby. Thank you all for your support and for everyone for watching. See you all next time. Goodbye.